Hello, welcome to the Adventure Corner. I'm your host, Robot Spacer. Unsecret Crush had to reschedule her tabletop gaming afternoon, so she will not be joining us today. She usually does that on Sundays, but had to do it on Saturday this week. Hello, 6-7 and Valis. Great to see you both. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I got my fancy new daytime streaming graphics here. Very excited about them. So, Wizard and the Princess. Last week, we dealt with a lot of snakes and spent a lot of time wandering around the desert. And then we found this note, which, it looks like just some lines, but it seems to be like a message we need to decipher. Eden Waith, great to see you. I'm especially glad you're here, which I'll get to in a minute. I am using Virtual 2. Very nice emulator for Mac. I enjoy it because it's it's got little pictures of disk drives. It's got recordings of disk drive sounds. It puts a lot of effort into kind of recreating the experience. So as I mentioned last week, I picked up this copy of the Roberta Williams anthology on eBay, which is pretty easy to get a hold of for relatively cheap. I paid, I don't know, $25 for it or something. And it's got a ton of games, including a bunch of the early high-res adventures, including this one. I think I have the emulator in my Mac. That one also makes disk grinding noises, right? Yes, exactly. So that comes with a Apple II emulator for Windows. So I've just taken all the files over and dropped them into my Mac emulator. Speaking of which, I struggled with a few different things last week. 2 weeks ago. One was backspace. If you type something and then try to backspace, oh, actually, I can't demonstrate it because I already fixed it. Previously, it would just show a little square as a character, which is apparently, honestly never knew this because the original Apple II did not have a backspace key. I guess that was added in the Apple IIe. And it was basically up to each program to figure out how to handle that. So, in programs that don't really know how to handle it, it'll just output, a character. The emulator has an option to change the backspace key to work like the left arrow key, which is basically the equivalent of backspacing. So you can just move the cursor around and then retype whatever you want. And then I guess if you hit return, if you what you're backspacing over is longer than what you're retyping, then you just hit return. It'll discard everything that's after the cursor, as far as I understand. So that should be easier because I often mistype things. Edenway said, my wife and I played a number of the early high-res games on her PC, but we used what looked to be a more updated version of the emulator that came with those King's Quest collections in the later 90s. Yeah, let's see, I got a button here that... oh, I forgot to update the command, apparently. So that's wrong. There's two collections that include this game and some other of the high-res adventures. One, of course, is the Roberta Williams anthology, which I think came out in 96. The other one is called the King's Quest Collection Series, I believe is the title, and it was released in 1997. And that, I think, is the only release of the King's Quest collection that included these Apple II games. So if you're looking for a copy of any of these, that's the one to go for. I think I settled on the Roberta Williams anthology because it had some extra content. It's got some interview videos, making of Mask of Eternity video, It's also got a bunch of like it's got scans, high-res scans of all the game covers, which is neat. And then it's got a surprising amount of like making of sketches and storyboards and stuff for King's Quest VII, which is really neat. I might share that on stream at some point if I have a chance to. One problem we found with Windows Apple II emulators that when we save games, it might corrupt the entire game. Oh no, yeah, that's the other thing I was going to talk about that I had a lot of problems with last week. I eventually just started doing save states because that was the only thing I could get to work. It seemed like at one point I corrupted the game disk as well. And I did a bunch of experimenting with that off stream, and what I figured out was that the files that come on the CD-ROM with the anthology are .dsk files. So it's just like a disk format that it contains the entire contents of the original floppy disk. There's a newer format called .was that seems like it is better supported in recent emulators. So I found a converter to convert from the disk format to the WAS format, and that seems to work much better. I also found a text file on the CD-ROM that talked about saving your game, and the way they intended it to work, even in the original game and also in this release, is that you're basically saving your game on the original disc. So now that the disk is updated to the WAS format, it's able to write out the file correctly and everything works as expected. So we can use the built-in save system, which I think is a little more fun than just using save states. It also does add a little bit of complication in that the labels are just like letters, like A, B, C, D. So I'll have to keep track of that if we end up needing multiple save slots, which is probably a good idea. When you tried to play the wizard and the princess, we couldn't save and then got stuck in a dead-end scenario later in the game. Oh, no. So I guess that's a good suggestion to me that I want to save some multiple files here. Trying to save and then some screens in the desert wouldn't draw correctly. Yeah, I had some weirdness with that last week, too. I honestly don't know exactly what was happening for me because when I experimented with it later, it didn't seem like it was actually writing to the disk at all until I converted it. But hopefully everything will go smoothly this week. So, all that said, I wanted to share a couple things before we get started. Let's see, I got to move some things around here. And I'm glad Eden Waith is here because one of the things I wanted to share, Eden Waith was very kind to send me this copy of King's Quest V. I've talked about a couple times in the past a lot of my old, mostly Sierra game boxes from games I played as a kid. They were all in a big cardboard box. I was generally pretty careful with them, but I unfortunately made this mistake of putting that cardboard box on the floor in the basement of our new house. And we've had a surprising number of weird plumbing problems in this house. And one of them was that the drain line, fortunately, not the I forget what the technical term is, not the toilet waste drain line. This is just for rainwater and stuff like that. Got clogged and then backed up into the basement one time when it was raining a lot. And we had I don't know, maybe an inch of water in a large part of the basement. Probably not quite that much, but it certainly seemed that way. And of course, everything that was on the floor and not in a waterproof container was pretty well damaged. We had to remove all the old flooring, which was ultimately fine. It was not great flooring anyways, but a lot of stuff got damaged, including a lot of my old games. For a while I kept them around, but they had all gotten pretty moldy. I should have put more effort into drying them out quickly. I think I put a lot of stuff like on a shelf, on a wire shelf, and just kind of crossed my fingers. Honestly, there was too much stuff to worry about, so I wasn't able to salvage everything, and I didn't dry them out well enough. Anyways, so Eden Waith was very kind and sent me this copy of King's Quest V, and I figured we would take a quick look at it. This is the MS-DOS version, but it's overall very similar to the Macintosh version I had growing up with, and it's in really nice condition. So it was very kind, and I appreciate it very much. David Alexander, thank you so much for that sub. 6 months. Holy crap. Appreciate all your support. Zounds indeed. Got, of course, all the floppy disks. Geez, how many disks total? 7? Plus a startup disk. I think that's about the same as the Mac version. Got the manual. Really like this manual. It's just nicely designed. It's got a shiny cover with like this embossing to give it some interesting texture, like it's a kind of a beat up old book. Mac version I have of King's Quest V came in a collection with Red Baron and Rise of the Dragon. That's fascinating. Rise of the Dragon was a Dynamics one. I kind of think Red Baron was also. I mean, obviously, Sierra owned Dynamics at the time, but I don't know that I've come across a collection that, had like a mix of titles like that. I have never played that one myself. I kind of think my manual from the Mac version was black and white on the inside, but I could be remembering wrong. Lovely portrait of Cedric there. And I always love this little extra stuff. Got your registration card. This is, if you have trouble running the 256 color version, you can send away to get the 16 color version, or vice versa. We got a nice ad for Prodigy here. To connect with the world, you gotta get this thing. And then, of course, the Sierra catalog, the entire spectrum of family games, includes new games to get young minds moving. David Alexander said, man, original Red Baron was such a great game. I remember playing that on INN. I'm trying to think of what INN stands for. I like that our copy of King's Quest V comes with an ad for King's Quest V. 100% satisfied guarantee, no risk. See page 12. Colonel's Bequest. Anyway, said, I'm kind of bummed I didn't get on the early internet, such as BBS. Yeah, I had the same experience. I didn't really get to do anything online until around 95 or so. Originally, like, dial-up service, of course. But I didn't get into that, like, BBS type of stuff myself. It would have been neat to see how all that worked. Like, I mean, obviously that's something I could, learn about now. But I'm sure growing up with that would have been a very different experience. Willie Beamish, I think that was one I picked up the other day on GOG. I've never played that one. Quest for Glory. Conquest of Camelot. The entire spectrum of family games. Heart of China is another one I have not played that I've actually had a copy of that for a while. I think I have a box copy of that even. Where did I get that from? I think that might have been something I picked up like later on, like well after it came out, when my family finally got a Windows computer. But never got around to trying it. Oh, we didn't show the back of the box. So, thank you again, Edenwaith. Appreciated very much. Oh, my headphone cord is not long enough. And then I also wanted to share, on the topic of King's Quest V, this very cool record I picked up. This is King's Quest V Songs of Serenia. This came from a service called, I assume it's pronounced Crates. It's spelled Q-Rates. That does like small run record pressings. It's kind of a Kickstarter type of setup. So like, whoever wants to get a record made, posts this campaign, and people can basically sign up to get a copy, and as long as they hit the minimum, then they'll actually press them. So this is from Magic Map Studio, and it's basically like reorchestrated versions of the songs from King's Quest V. Like, as far as I understand, like started with the original MIDI files and did stuff to them to make them sound exceptional. Not familiar with enough with the process to be more specific than that, but I thought it was a neat record, and honestly, this very cool spread here is what sold me on it and convinced me to grab a copy. The Lands Near Serenia. And this art is by Bruce Brunez. And there's also some on the records itself. The labels are by Al Eufrasio, who was actually an artist at Sierra. But this map is just very cool. And of course, this is basically the same desert we've been exploring is Wizard and the Princess. I guess in the time of Wizard and the Princess, the story is that like the evil wizard in this game had like split the lands apart. Like I kind of think this whole mountain region is separated, and it's complicated. I honestly can't tell. Oh, there's the snake. I can't tell if like that explanation was like came up with later to explain why this stuff is different, or if the explanation came before the later games. Here's one of the records. I believe this is that's definitely the fortune teller with their magic ball there. And then our good buddy Cedric on side A. Yeah, I really love how that box sparkles also. I've heard Wizard and the Princess called King's Quest Zero, sort of prelude to the series. Yes. as I've said previously, I didn't know that it was like technically considered. I'm just going to leave this out, actually. These are always a little hard to get back in, so I'll deal with that off stream. Let's show the other record, though. Yeah, I didn't know that Wizard and the Princess was like... I don't think I even knew it took place in Serenia and is also, you know, considered a part of the series until I started playing the King's Quest games. That is a very cool color. This one I didn't take out until just now. Of course, that's Isabella, and there's Mordak. Okay. Put that all away when I take a break. Yeah, the vinyl, the multicolor vinyl is very neat. You know, it's been getting colder here. It's very cold today. It's also very gloomy outside. I thought it was time for a nice thick hoodie, but apparently it is not. I'm way too warm. I'll probably need it this evening when it really gets chilly out. Okay, so let's get gaming. First, to recap a little more, we started out in the desert. We wandered around a lot. We finally made our way north of the village of Serenia, where we found yet more snakes. We've had 3 different snake encounters, I think. We've also learned a magic word in which we can become a snake ourselves by saying hiss. And then the last thing we finished on, we found this note. Let me see if I can read the note again. Okay. There's some strange writing on the note. I know we read that somehow. But read note didn't work. I hope I'm not going to regret not writing down what it said. Look note. You are in the desert. Well, I know that. If anyone has a verb suggestion, I will happily take that. Like, I know I read this writing. Wait. I can't read the writing. I feel like there was... Shoot. I swear there was some explanation I got. Wasn't reading the writing. I don't know. I feel like when I first got this note, I was given a little bit of information about it. Maybe... Yeah, I don't know. But the important thing is... we need to... Like, this is described as strange writing, so I assume we need to translate it somehow. So I'm going to draw a little picture of it. Got a couple of vertical lines, and then like a N shape, and then kind of a R shape, and then 2 more vertical lines, and then another R shape. And I wrote myself into the corner. It does not seem to say ethnic vocab. I don't think that's enough letters, but that is a good guess. So, on the map here, I think we're here. We're definitely somewhere in this area. So let's figure out where else we can go. I also don't know how to back up from a close-up like this. Let's just leave, I guess. Oh, no. Oh, no. I a feeling that's not what this area is supposed to look like. Okay. I thought that might happen, but I really didn't think it would happen so quickly. Let's do a quick reboot and load the game again and see if that continues to happen. If it does, like worst case scenario, I can just go back to using the original disk file and using save states. Okay. All right. One moment, please. Let me remember what I'm doing here. Gotta find my files. When I tested things out, you know, that screen with the note loaded fine, so I just kind of assumed things were good, I guess, and didn't try going to a different area. It's always something you didn't expect. And I can't seem to remember where I put my files. There they are. Okay. So we're going back to the DSK format here. We're going to reboot. And then, oh gosh, I hope I still have that save state. Yes, I do. Okay. Oops. Okay. One moment, please. We got to close this. And now I need to recapture the window. Okay. Okay, now let's try going north. There's a rattlesnake here. You had better watch out. Okay. Well, I'm bummed we don't get to use the original save system, but the important thing is that it works. Okay, so we have another snake. Let's see what's in our inventory here. Large rock, an empty flask, a stick, a pocket knife, a note, another large rock, a cracker, a loaf of bread, a blanket. I'm going to try, whoops. I'm going to try the magic word hiss. You suddenly turn into a snake. There's a rattlesnake here. You had better watch out. You are in the desert. It's interesting that the screen redrew there. I don't think anything is different in the image. But, whoops, bite snake. Don't know how to bite something. Kill snake? With what? With me. I'm a snake now. Okay, clearly not the right approach. Use stick. Hit the snake on the head with the stick and drive it away. Okay, that worked. I honestly didn't think it would be that easy. Yeah, I was wondering also if there was any sort of inventory limit. So far, it doesn't seem that way. Or wait. We might have hit a limit last time we played. No tambourine, can't scare it away. At least the stick worked. So I need to get my bearings here. I think we started here. So we're in a new area, but I need to go back and make sure. You've changed back into yourself again. Let's look in this hole again. Okay. Okay. Oh, I can't go west, so I must not be here. Unless... let's try south. Inuit said that map almost looks like the examples in the Sierra manuals. Yeah, I feel like this kind of circle map was kind of the... At least for me growing up, like the classic way to draw an adventure map. Like a lot of examples in manuals, like I feel like Infocom did this as well, would use like circles for the rooms. You know, in that case, you didn't have a rectangular screen, and, you know, rooms could be any shape. So circle just was a simple shape to draw. And then, you know, you could have exits in any of the various directions. So that made it easy to draw arrows off and stuff like that. I still am not sure where we are here. Okay, here's the snake we murdered. That was here. So north. I swear we went east from here to get to that hole. Okay. Clearly wrong. So that's where we are now. Can we? Oh, okay. So we can do a single letter to move around. That's good. I think I wanted I to work for inventory, and because that didn't work, I assumed we had to spell everything out. But we can at least move around with one letter abbreviations. My brother found this book from 1984 about the adventure games of the era. It was interesting to see, useful for some of these early Sierra online systems games. Interesting. So if we go north from here, I think we're here. Okay, now we're back at the hole. Oh. Okay, so my map here, I had to kind of cram this in, but we went north from here and ended up here. And it was not very clearly indicated. Okay. So can we go anywhere else from here? Can't go east, but we can go north. And then I think that takes me back here. It looks like that's what... Let's try west. That should take me here. South. As being extra sure I didn't screw up this map too bad. Okay. I understand everything now. So I think we cannot go further west. Don't think we can go south from here. Okay. East will take us back here. So let's go north. Oh, I forgot about another thing I realized, which is that we have a little speed slider on the emulator. And if I crank it all, there's basically 3 settings. If I crank it all the way up, it feels like too fast, like a real computer would not have run like this. But in the middle slider, it's just like a little bit speedier, but still feels like realistic bit of slowness in things. So I think it's a little bit nicer to play on. Okay, so we can't go west. Can we go north any further? Oh, there's a note here. Interesting. Oh, another similar note. There's a rattlesnake here. You had better watch out. Use stick. Apparently we can just hit the snake on the head with the stick and drive it away. Getting a lot of use out of that stick. So how do I read note? I don't know how to differentiate the two notes I have. Look note. Okay, that's the same one I had previously. Look note 2? Fighting snakes was way easier in the past. Yes, it certainly was. If anyone has a hint on this, I would take it. I'm not sure how to differentiate between these two notes that we have. I guess I could I could drop one and then leave and then look at the note that I still have. Okay, Edenwaith is suggesting that is how I need to do it. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. Oops, look note. Okay. Oh, interesting. So is this like, this looks like the top half. Like the other note had a blank top area and then a line and then some symbols at the bottom. Oh, do these like line up somehow? Yeah, I feel like Infocom games. I mean, in that case, you had a more advanced parser, so they would have like an adjective to differentiate the notes, or whatever items you might have multiples of. I'm thinking I'm worried these might need to line up correctly to understand it, so I'm trying to figure out how to do that. I think I'm just gonna redraw this, but try to be more careful to not run out of room. Like, I almost wonder if these are like English letters or something. I don't know. It doesn't seem right, but it could be. Let's go back north. New lock, the hot new cola drink. The new hot cola drink would be something different entirely and a little upsetting. Look note. Hot cola, no thank you. Oh, I still have the other note. Also reminds me of the time code writing in Space Quest 4. I have not played that in a very long time, and I can't quite remember. At some point, I want to do, I think, a full, similar to this King's Quest series, a playthrough of all the Space Quest games. I will probably... I've been dying to play Space Quest 3 especially. I keep coming across screenshots of it and stuff, and that's good stuff. And 4 I also have fond memories of. But I'm gonna try to wait as long as I can, just because I've been playing King's Quest games for over a year. I started in November of last year, and that's just a long time to do one series. Which one is 3? Shoot, what's the subtitle? It's the one that has graphics that are comparable to like King's Quest 4 or Colonel's Bequest. So it's like, a limited color palette, but higher resolution, if that helps, which is a really nice graphical style, I think. I believe it's still like a text parser. Pirates of Pestilon, thank you. So, can I look at this note without picking it up? No. Oh, the snake's back. Wait, what? Oh, did I not go north? Also, this is interesting. I feel like this might be a bug, that the snake is on the screen. Use stick. I think Space Quest 3 was one of the very few SCI Zero games that was ported to the Mac. That's a very good point. I had not really thought about that. Okay, so drop note, north, snake on a note. And then, okay. I was worried for a second the note wasn't drawing. I thought maybe it disappeared. Take note. Look note. Okay. So, like, I definitely feel like these lines, these first 2 lines are, like, lined up with the ones above them. Oh, is this... No, it's not quite mirrored. It's close. I don't know what to make of that. I'm gonna draw them all like imagining they're meant to be like connected without the line in the middle. I don't know if that's a correct assumption now that I'm seeing them all together. Like, they definitely don't seem to be English letters like I briefly thought. Like, this could be an N, this could be an H, but then this one is also kind of an H, but it's drawn differently. Like this has 2 lines here, whereas this only has 1 line. Looking at it upside down isn't helping. Can start Space Quest 3 on my Mac SE, but it is so slow it doesn't get much past the Sierra logo. I think, so we had a, I think our first Mac was a 128K that was upgraded to be equivalent to the 512K. So, you know, the very first design. And we had that for a very long time. And finally, at some point, we got a 2CI, which was a huge leap. I think we originally had just a grayscale monitor, a Radius display. That's the brand name. I'm trying to remember if we finally got a color monitor for the 2CI or if that was a different computer entirely. But I probably played Space Quest 3 on a 2CI. Definitely in color. I don't even know if that would have supported. Was the SE color or monochrome? I never had an SE, so I don't really remember. Okay, so I don't know what to do with this note. It feels very important, and I kind of wonder if we have all the information to solve it, but I got nothing. So we're going to keep exploring. I think we're right here now. Let's see if we can go west. I assume... Oh, okay. Bad assumption. We can go west again. South, north. There's rattlesnakes all over the place. Oh! There's a rattlesnake here. You had better watch out. You're at the south edge of a deep chasm. There's a cottage and some woods on the other side. The Mac SE had a black and white screen. Okay, I figured that was probably the case. I guess there was maybe like the... Mac Classic was like kind of the same, shape of computer, but I think that one had a color screen. That's probably what I was thinking of. Let's see, we had 2CI. I think our next Mac after that was a Power Mac. I want to say 9500. And then around 95 or so, I think it was for a long time, like my mom did like desktop publishing stuff, which is why we stuck with Macs for a while, and also why we, had a grayscale display that was, kind of optimized for that stuff. And then my dad started getting into like CAD stuff because he's an engineer. So that was why they finally switched to Windows. And then there was a brief period where we still had a Mac, but we didn't get another Mac until I had a job and could afford to buy my own. Oops, sorry, Princess. Too many snakes out here. I'm going home. Yeah, the snakes. There's so many snakes. It's kind of funny. We still haven't really heard. I think there was a mention of this evil wizard, but we've had very little mention of the wizard. It's mostly snakes we're dealing with here. I guess we should use the stick. I want to forget that. Hit the snake on the head with a stick and drive it away. I forgot if this circle is where we are or screen below. Let's check real quick. Okay. So that's where we are. We got chasm. We got a little house here. So I assume we need to find a way across this chasm. Oops. Oh, can't go east either. Okay. Interesting. do we have... I don't think we've acquired like a board or anything that would help us get across the chasm. Large rock, empty flask, a stick, a pocket knife, a loaf of bread, a blanket. Okay. Use pole to vault across chasm. That Mac SE was the first Mac I purchased for $24 in 1998. Wow. Amazing. I eventually bought an iMac later that year. Let's see. So now I'm thinking about the Macs that I did by myself. Some early Macs I bought for myself. I can't remember which one was first. I had an eMac, which was like a model that was designed for like educational market. It was all white. It was in the style of the early iMacs, you know, the CRT, you know, bright colored ones, but this was like all white. I think I had a couple of those for a while. I guess at some point I think I had a G3. And then I also had an iBook when that was a computer instead of an app. I had a Keylime iBook. That was a really cool computer. I a little bit regret selling that just because I would love to still have it because it's such a neat design. It was like a clamshell design that, you know, very round in shape. It had a handle built into the hinge. And it was like bright green and white. But I did sell it to someone who I could tell really appreciated it. So at least there's that. Also bought an eMac for the family around 2004. Came with Mac OS 10.3. So I guess we gotta go south and find a different way to get to this chasm. Let's see, east. I guess I've dropped both notes. I didn't see those in my inventory. Oh, okay, I still have one note. All right. So I think the other one's south of here. I'm just trying to remember where those are in case. I am guessing I don't like need the physical item, but if I do, I want to know where they are. Let's see if we can go east from here. There's a locket here. You were in the desert. Cool. Take locket. Look locket. The locket is closed. Open locket. Okay. Look locket. Okay. Lucy. Locket says Lucy. Like, I feel like this probably isn't related to the notes we found. But I'm trying to figure out if it could be. Let's see what happens if we just say Lucy. Oh, what? Oh no, everything you are carrying disappears. You have nothing left. You are in the desert. Okay, I haven't saved in a little while, so that's a bummer. Can I say Lucy again and get them all back? Nothing happens. Okay, Lucy, why? Hello, Hinton. Good to see you. Also, Junior Skeg, hello. Lucy in the desert with snakes. Yeah, I just said Lucy and everything disappeared. Honestly, I didn't expect anything to happen. I certainly didn't expect to lose all my items. I'm just making a note of what that does. I should also make a note that hiss makes us become snake. Just in case I ever forget that. It's fairly obvious, that one. Okay, like there's a possibility we could get things back, but I'm not gonna trust that. So I'm gonna load. Oh, I can load latest snapshot. Okay, so we're back here. So now I think we're here. We just need to. I want to get the note and look at it in case the game keeps track of that. Oh, north from here. The other note, I mean. I guess I should have dropped the one I have first. At least this is a game where it's pretty easy to retrace your steps if you screw up. Notes. Okay, and then I'm just gonna drop this note here. And now we're back to the locket. The real question is saying Lucy to make all my items disappear ever going to be useful? Or is this just a mean trick? Okay, let's do another save here. Okay. Now what? Can we go south from here? Can't. Is this where I think it is? Yes. Okay, good. So this should be the screen where we found the locket. Let's see if we can go east. You are in the desert. South? Is that? Are we here now? Okay, probably not. Ah, geez, I'm so lost. We're back here? What? Oh, geez. How did I get there? You know, I'm not going to worry about it. Is that? I should get out my little map marker. Okay. I thought I wouldn't need that anymore, but that was foolish. This is probably the most challenging desert I've encountered in a King's Quest game, I would say. Previously, I think I would have given that to King's Quest V, but this seems a little more complex. Especially since there's more things we need to find and more things we need to do. Stream Ghost sounds very amused. That's funny that you can hear her. She is playing tabletop game Werewolf with some friends. Over Discord, I believe. Did I just move and not move my marker? I think so. Hopefully that's right. Oh, okay. We're back here. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's here. Can't go in that direction. Okay. Oh, okay, so this was wrong. We can't actually go that way. Here, we have to be able to go north, right? Maybe that's the only... place we can cross the chasm. Like, I initially assumed there would be other screens where there's that chasm and, you know, maybe a bridge or at least something suggesting this is a place where you can cross it. But I almost feel like that's the place where we need to cross it, and I just need to figure out how. It could be that this node is the solution. I can't think how turning into a snake or making all our items disappear would be a solution. It seems like I've mostly, you know, it's possible there's something I'm missing here, but I think I've mostly explored this area. I guess I should go back to here. It's possible I didn't try all directions in these two rooms. Use stick. I think I'm here now. Go west. This is so much easier now that I can backspace. I don't really know where I am here. Like, I feel like this isn't an even grid. It's hard to tell how much of the confusion is because my map is a mess and how much of it is just this area is not, it's not an even grid navigation at all. Let's try south. Okay, so we're back at Snake. Our familiar landmark, Dead Snake. So go east here. See if we can go east again. No. South? No. North. East? It just occurred to me, this rattlesnake keeps appearing. And I keep hitting it with the stick and it goes away. And I was thinking, I'm surprised they make you keep doing this over and over. But maybe he's an envoy of the king. Maybe. Hello, Culinary. Good to see you. Maybe there's something else I need to do with the snake. I've tried using the hiss spell. It doesn't seem like it really cares that if I'm a snake also. I can't imagine the Lucy spell is useful. I can't help but think this note is giving me a spell or something that I'm not able to understand. It's tricky. What else could I do with the snake? Let's review inventory. Oh. Large rock, an empty flask. Let's see, the flask I think had water in it that I had to drink once I got past Big Snake. Stick. Pocket knife. Large rock. Cracker. All right, the cracker I found in a weird... I can't remember if that was a cactus or like a tall rock that had a hole in it. But it was like inside that little hole, which is a weird situation. A locket, which says Lucy inside, a loaf of bread. Let's look at the cracker. You see nothing special. What happens if I eat the cracker? I can't remember if I tried that. I'm gonna make another snapshot before I do that. Thank you. That was delicious. Okay. So, nothing? Also, since I just made a snapshot, I'm curious if this Lucy spell works when the locket is closed. Okay. All this stuff disappeared. And now I don't have anything to poke the snake with. Let's talk to the snake. No way. Okay. Never mind. Reload my snapshot. So... don't think I can go anywhere else from this. Oops, I meant to go north, not south. Oops. Okay, that's what I thought. Oh, but I can go west. Question is, where am I now? Am I here or am I somewhere in between? Honestly, I probably should have done a map where I draw the details of the room, because the positions of the cacti are kind of the only way I could tell each area of the desert apart, and that would help a lot when I'm confused about where I am. Oh well, too late now. Okay, so that did take us to there. All right, let's go back to the chasm. I think we need to figure something out there. Actually, let's, before I do that. Oh, that, That didn't actually take me where I thought. It kind of went here. Okay. This little thing. Look. Hole. I think it's supposed to be a cactus with a hole in it. So that's where we got the cracker. There was a hole in one cactus. Okay. I don't really know what to make of that. It's probably not meaningful, I guess. I'm trying to look for clues to make sense of any of this, but I can't help but feel like for a game this early in the time of adventure gaming, there might not be any clues to make sense of what I need to figure out here. So let's poke around here some more. Let's make a snapshot first. Well, first, since I just saved, let's see what happens if I go north. I wouldn't do that if I were you. You were in the south edge of a deep chasm. There was a cottage and some woods on the other side. Okay. So it didn't let us go in the chasm. I was curious if it would kill us or do something else, or maybe give us a hint as to how to get across. I don't know. Look, chasm. It is very deep. There is a stream at the bottom. Oh, neat view. Okay. Down. Can't go in that direction. I'm going to turn into a snake. You suddenly turn into a snake. There's a rattlesnake here. Use stick. Okay. Okay. As a snake, we were not able to go down the chasm like I was hoping, and now we've turned back into a human again. On the verge of getting a hint from the universal hint system. If anyone here happens to have a suggestion, mainly thinking of Eden Waith, if you're still here, feel free. I don't necessarily want to know the solution to what I need to do, but will happily take suggestions or vague hints. Large rock, empty flask, stick, pocket knife, cracker, locket, loaf of bread. I feel like the cracker has to be... Like, it can't just be a food item, right? Do we ever try eating the bread? Probably just enjoy it and that's it. Thank you, that was delicious, yeah. Eat cracker. Thank you, that was delicious. Let's just eat everything we can. Eat locket. No way. Let's try Lucy. Everything you're carrying disappears. You have nothing left. Does that help us go north somehow? Or down? No. Maybe we'll find a parrot. Maybe. I'm gonna reload my latest snapshot. Yeah, I'm gonna poke at the universal hint system here. Oh, actually, shoot. I kind of think Unsecret Crush said there is no universal hints for this, which is a bummer. I know I have a walkthrough, but that's just going to give me solutions. I would love to figure out if I can get a hint. So I might have to poke around online a little here. Walk through. Huh. I just found a thing that seems to be like a story version of the game, which is fascinating. Silver, thank you so much. 11 months. Holy cow. Good afternoon to you too. I am currently struggling with this chasm. Also, congratulations again on your 1-year anniversary as a VTuber, and I think you said 3-year anniversary as a Twitch affiliate. Really enjoyed your stream, celebrating all that. I'm sorry I missed the end of the Jackbox game, but that was a lot of fun. Trying to think of any fables with a chasm, but none come to mind. Yeah, like this one feels like you know, the King's Quest games with King's Quest in the title have a lot of, you know, fairy tale focused puzzles, but this feels like maybe not so much. I guess I might have to just look at a walkthrough. Here's at least a longer one. Oh gosh, there's ads popping up everywhere. Okay. Oh, are you kidding? Oh, crap. Okay, so these 2 sheets of paper I found. I tried to put them together to make words. Like, one seemed like it was the top half and the other seemed like the bottom half. It's actually the other way around, and I am disappointed with myself for not figuring this out. So I'm going to redraw what I now know is the bottom half. Let's zoom in here. So I have that. And on the top half, we have this, that, 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 and that. And the magic word is hocus. Okay. Whoops. Like, I was so close to figuring that out, but I didn't think of that, I didn't think of trying it that way. A bridge appears. You're at the south edge of a deep chasm. There's a cottage and some woods on the other side. Did we miss any text there? Okay, no. We did not get any textual explanation of what happened, but we made a bridge appear. Okay. Now we can go north. Is this simulating the display pixel blur, or are you capturing a screen from somewhere? This is simulating it. Yeah, like there's some kind of like half pixel situation, I think. It's very interesting, honestly. Okay, you were at the north edge of a deep chasm. There's a bridge spanning the chasm, and we're next to a house. Look bridge, you see nothing special. Look house. You see nothing special. Confusingly, we've changed orientation here, so I don't know which direction I want to go to enter the house. I think it's west? Okay, can't go west. Oops. North? There's a little gnome here. I'm just going to draw that chasm. Gnome. I've seen screenshots of this little gnome. You were in the woods. I guess we'll try talking to the gnome. Rude! The little gnome grabs some of your things and runs away with them. You were in the woods. I have a large rock, an empty flask, a stick, a pocket knife, a large rock, a blanket. Okay, so he took my locket at the very least. I'm going to reload from my last save. That seems bad. I don't know if we need to deal with the gnome or just avoid him. Let's save here. I don't know what I could do to deal with him. I guess I could try turning into a snake. Like, maybe this is a situation. Let's try turning into a snake now. And then go north. There's a little gnome here. I guess when it comes down to it, I don't know what I would do right now. Maybe this just lets me get past him without losing anything? That's possible? Bite gnome. Don't know how to bite something. Ian Wyeth was thinking the same thing as me. Let's just try going past. See if we can go west. Oh, it still took my stuff. Interesting. Fascinating. I'm pretty sure I'm still a snake. Yeah, now I've changed back. Okay. Let's look at I'm curious if the gnome always takes the locket, or if it's, yeah, I think it's always taking the locket, and I'm not really noticing anything else missing. Maybe it took my cracker also? I also wonder if it's like taking all my useful items. Okay, let's see if I can go anywhere else from here. I think I tried west. Let's try east. There's an apple here. Oh, okay, now we're inside the house. You're in the one-room cottage. It is almost empty except for a couple of tables. Whoops. Take apple. Notice how there's green here, but the cacti were not green. A limitation of how many colors could be used per screen. Yeah, it seems like it's basically, well, did we just have more colors? Yeah, I'm not sure. It seems like most screens have just had a couple of colors, but there may be additional colors when there's an item. Honestly, I don't remember if the apple was red or if I just, you know, imagined it to be red because it's an apple. Look, apple. There's a lot of food items. Apple looks delicious. I'm suspicious of the apple, especially after being subscribed as delicious. So I'm going to save, and I'm going to try eating it experimentally. Ah, the apple is poisoned. You are dead. Okay. So we do have a little fairy tale referencing here. All right. Don't want to start over, so let's go back to here. I'm a little worried we need to give the apple to the gnome. But I'm not opposed to trying it, I guess. Look, table. I assume there's not really anything else to do here. So let's leave. Go north. And then give apple. The little gnome grabs some of your things and runs away with them. Okay, so that didn't help. I just had a thought. Which is that this gnome keeps taking things. Like, the hiss spell undoes itself after a while. Is it possible the Lucy spell is undone after a little while? Maybe we could use the Lucy spell to make our items disappear, and then we can get past the gnome, and then maybe our items will come back. Like, I'm definitely not counting on that, but it seems worth trying. It appears the Apple II could do 16 colors, but if you wanted to display high-resolution graphics, which, as we know, this is high-resolution graphics we have here, it could only do 8 at a time, including black and white. Okay. Thank you for that info. And it's really interesting to see, like, I guess you can't see where I'm pointing, but, like, you know, these trees, we have green and then, like, some orange around the edges of the leaf area. Actually, there's some yellow on the left tree, which is fascinating. But then, like, the trunk of the tree has, like, pink and green, which are kind of unexpected colors, but I don't know, it kind of works to, you know, give it some dimension. And of course we have blue in the sky. All right, so this is a wild idea, but let's try it. Whoops, load latest. Drop apple. Oh, okay, so the apple is actually orange. And then it's also got like yellow, pink, green, and blue pixels on the stem? That's kind of wild. So let's see, whoops. Let's see Lucy. Everything you're carrying disappears. And I'll take the apple. I'm just like making things up here, like I have no idea what I'm really expecting to happen. I guess I'm gonna try to give the gnome the apple again, even though it's probably no way. Okay. Ah, okay. So now that I don't have anything the gnome wants, it's not taking anything. It's not taking my apple. It doesn't want that. Can we talk? No way. Okay. Huh. Kill gnome. Oops. No, that would be cruel. I agree, but I had to try. I don't, this game made me kill a snake. It's made me hit snakes with a stick, so I don't know what is expected of me here in this game. I guess I'm going to continue, and we'll find out if I eventually get my items back. Oh, wow. You're at the edge of the woods. You see the ocean. And that's all you have to say about this scene? I feel like we're skipping over some important details. Is this a lion? I assume it's a lion? Look, lion. I think the details are there. That's true. The lion won't let you pass. Interesting. Why not color the lion orange? Yeah, that's a great question. Like, there's some really interesting choices here. Like, there's orange on the screen. Like, there's some orange in the lion's mouth. Maybe they specifically wanted it to be like a white or gray lion? I don't know. Let's try hiss. I mean, I guess until I find a use for this snake spell, I'm going to keep using it. Suddenly turn into a snake. Bite lion. Right, it doesn't understand that. You need ham to get past the lion. Can I go past it now? The lion won't let you pass. Okay. We can't go west. Can we go south from here? You've changed back into yourself again. So I feel like I'm probably not going to get my items back that disappeared from the Lucy spell. The other question is, did they go somewhere, or are they just gone? Is it possible they've been sent somewhere where I can eventually find them? Maybe they've been sent to Lucy. How do you get past a lion? Let's go back east. Hole. Look, tree. Let's see. 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 Let's You see nothing special, really? Look, hole. The hole is large enough for you to fit through. Enter hole. Okay. You're inside a tree. There are stairs leading downward. There's a hole leading outside. Little typo there. Okay. I'm just gonna start a separate little map here of this tree house. I don't know how big it'll be. We were the gnome the whole time. Stairs leading down. Okay, they look like they're going up. So I foolishly drew this in a not very helpful place. I hope you are all enjoying the Stream Ghost laughter. You're at the bottom of the stairs. There's a little door here. Open door. I'm also glad she's having fun. The door is locked from the other side. You're at the bottom of the stairs. There's a little door here. Okay. 5:47. I'm getting cold, so I need to put my hoodie back on. Also, I could use a bathroom break. So I think this is a good time for a break. And I'll ponder this situation here. Like, I'm guessing this is just somewhere we can't go right now, but I'm going to give it some thought. I'll be back in a few. Okay, while I was in break, I noticed I had a tracking update on a eBay item I purchased the other day. For a while now, I've been wanting to play the Manhunter games on my Spooky Tuesday streams. And I have a copy of Manhunter San Francisco, the second game. I have never played and do not have a copy of the first game, Manhunter New York, and it's not available for purchase online anywhere. So I was trying really hard to get a hold of a copy of it, and preferably like a complete copy so I, can have all the manuals, and I think it comes with a map and fun stuff like that. So I've just been keeping an eye on an eBay search to, hopefully manage to get one in decent condition that's got all the goodies and isn't like outrageously expensive. It's not unusual for them to get up around $100 or so for like a good copy, which is a little more than I'd like to spend. So anyways, one popped up the other day that was, I think like $45, and it looked like it was in pretty decent condition, and seemed to have everything as far as I could tell. So I was like, I'm just going to go for it. And it is on its way. And interestingly, it seems like it shipped from Michigan. So not too far away. So I'm excited to get that, and hopefully it's all good. If nothing else, it seems like the seller is good about offering refunds if there are any problems. I had a Manhunter New York copy that disappeared in my move away from my biological family. Oh, that's a bummer, Silver. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'll probably do that after Obra Dinn, but we'll see. All right, so oops. I can't think of anything to... Oh, right. I don't have my items. I'm sure at some point I'll restore... Well, honestly, I don't know. Like... This seems like it might be the gnome's house, right? So... I guess it's hard not to think of like, shoot, which one was that? I want to say King's Quest 2, where there's a gnome that'll take items from you, but you can sneak in his house and get them back from a chest. I don't know if that's possible in this game, but it seems like it might be a possibility. Hey, Baltimore, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. So I don't like, unless there's something I'm missing, some other way to get past the gnome. It seems like I have a choice. I can let the gnome take some of my items and hope that I have a way to get them back. Or I can use the Lucy spell, lose all of the things I'm holding, and hope that I can get those back somehow. On one hand, like, I feel like now that we found this little door inside a tree, I feel like there might be a possibility we can get items back from the gnome. On the other hand, like, I feel like there's got to be a use for that Lucy spell. And it seems a little safer to take that option. Maybe. I don't know. I'm conflicted. It says, you must have made massive progress because I don't know what we're looking at. Hinton, we found a hole in a tree. It was big enough to go in, so we went in the hole, and then we went down some stairs and we found this little door. It's not very far from what you last saw, I don't think. Let's go back up for now. Whoops. That's the chat. That's not the game. Hey, Upton, good to see you. I assume we can only go down here, but let's double check. Okay, can't go that way. Out. Can we just exit? Chat cannot up. That's fair. No way? No way? Exit hole. No way. Enter hole? Okay. We have to enter the hole again to exit the hole. That's fair, I guess. So we are here. I guess we haven't tried all our directions from here. Let's try east. More trees. You're in the woods. I guess I'll keep going east until I can't anymore. Which is now. Let's try south. Can't go that way. You know, I'm pretty sure. Okay. I just want to make sure we can't move diagonally. It says Grandpa Simpson voice, which I've watched a number of Simpsons episodes, but I don't know that I remember the voice well enough to try to imitate it myself. Otherwise, I would. In those days, we didn't have exit yet, so we had to enter twice. That's the best I could do. I figured I should take a shot at it. So let's try north. Oh, there's a bird. There's a parrot. Do we give the parrot a cracker? Oh, I don't have my cracker. Crap. Okay, I'm gonna back up now. Let's go back to the last one I made. Okay. Let's make a list of everything we got here. Let's figure out exactly what the gnome is taking. Large rock, empty flask, stick, pocket knife, another large rock, we'll just add a ×2 there, a cracker, locket, apple. Okay. Oh, there's more. Loaf of bread, blanket. That's a lot of stuff. Okay. Yes, Stream Ghost is indeed having a great time. So now we'll go north. There's our nemesis, the gnome. Little gnome grabs some of your things and runs away with them. So we have a large rock, an empty flask, a stick, a pocket knife. Oh, it took my cracker. Another large rock, an apple. So it took the cracker and the locket. And the bread. And the... Oh, we have the blanket. Okay. Okay. I really have a feeling it's taking everything useful. Give him a cookie so he drops the key. I don't have a cookie. Oh, it's interesting that he didn't take the poisoned apple. I guess maybe he doesn't want it because it's poison. I've tried giving him the poisoned apple, but he wouldn't take it. The game said no way. So if the game doesn't want me to do that, I feel like it's probably not going to let me give anything more appealing, but it might be worth trying. I do feel like I need to either drop or magic away my useful items before going past the gnome. Yeah, I figured it was a joke. I like to take jokes seriously and then respond to them as though I am taking them seriously, even though I'm not really. I don't know why I do this. I guess I should say another reason I keep thinking about the Lucy spell is while I was looking for hints, I came across a page that I think I mentioned briefly. It seemed to be like a story version of this game, and I didn't really look at it too much, but I saw a picture of the bridge over the chasm, and then there was like a snippet where the character was using the Lucy spell. So that has also made me think, maybe it's something we need to use in this area before we go past the gnome. I just wanted to confess that I did have that possible hint. It's also, it could have been misleading. I really have no idea. But I have that piece of information, which may or may not be helpful. So that's a little bit why I keep focusing on that. But, even if that is what I want to do, I don't know how to get the items back. I don't know what items we would necessarily want to use that with. Yeah, Uninvited was a lot of fun, and I'm very excited to eventually play Shadowgate, especially. Deja Vu I'm also interested in, just because I enjoy that game engine, but it's a little I guess I've heard a lot of good things about Shadowgate and less about Deja Vu, so I'm just not as excited about it, but I'm sure it's interesting, especially since that's the one that got a sequel, so it has to be pretty decent, right? So let's drop some items here. Let's drop all the items the gnome will take from me. And then we'll be with the gnome again. I guess I could try I could try stabbing the gnome. All right, the game won't let me do violence to the gnome. That's fair. Let's try. I guess I had to drop the bread because I know it'll take that. So that's the only other. I can't offer the gnome food, basically, because it'll just steal my food and run away. It doesn't seem to care that I've offered it as a gift. Give blanket. No way. Throw rock. No way. Use stick. No way. Okay. Use. Yeah. Oops. Give apple. I kind of think I can't even talk to it. Talk gnome. No way. That's so odd. Let's see if I can look at it. I don't know that I ever did that. You see nothing special. Okay. I really feel like the gnome is just here to make it difficult to pass with all your items. Let's use the Lucy spell. Oh, nothing happens. Oh, I probably have to have the locket. I dropped the locket, and I probably need to have that. Okay. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to use the Lucy spell. I'm going to go past the gnome. I'm going to continue exploring and see if I can, like I'm hoping those items turn up somewhere that I can get to and get them back. Can I take all in this game? I don't see it here. Okay, no. Take locket. Take bread. Take cracker. All right, we still haven't done anything useful with the hiss spell. Okay, Lucy. Everything you're carrying disappears. You have nothing left. I have not. It's not reversible. Like if I say Lucy again, nothing like, let's try it. I'm pretty sure it just says nothing happens. Yeah, because I don't have the locket, so I can't use the spell again. I thought at one point, maybe if I just waited a while, my items would come back, similar to how the hiss spell undoes itself. But that does not seem to be the case. I waited quite a while. So at this point, like either it's just a red herring, it's not a useful spell, or those items go somewhere to Lucy. Like honestly, I feel like that maybe makes sense. So maybe the items go somewhere and then we can find them and get them back that way. But it's not directly reversible. Hello, Stream Ghost.
Yeah.
We've been enjoying your laughter.
We've been having some good times over in Werewolf Town.
Nice.
We're on break at the moment.
I've been struggling with a little gnome that keeps taking my items. I also have a spell that can make all my items disappear. And it seems like I have to choose one or the other in order to get past the gnome. And I don't know which is better. Maybe Lucy's grave. That's an interesting thought.
Who's Lucy?
Don't know.
Okay.
I found a locket.
Okay.
You open the locket. It says Lucy inside. So I tried saying Lucy, and then all my stuff disappeared.
Huh.
So I'm guessing it's useful in some way. I just haven't figured out how. But let's continue exploring here. Let's see if we can go east from here. Oh, right. We've been here. Let's see if we can go east from here. No. South? No. I should do like little X's or something. Save myself some trouble. North of here is a parrot. And we have a cracker. And I really want to give the cracker to the parrot. But that's one of the items the gnome will take. So I can't get here with the cracker. And it's vexing me.
I see. So the gnome is between you and the parrot.
Correct.
Okay.
Has Stream Ghost had to use Krynos form lately?
I actually have not ever done Krynos. Yeah.
Krynos.
I seem to favor Hispo because it has the strongest bite bonus. But we also haven't done combat in a little while. We're currently questing to become an official pack, but we each have unfinished business to address first.
Let's try West. Krynos is a big giant bipedal wolf form.
Yeah,
like from
that's
Underworld.
like that's like your classic giant Hollywood monster werewolf form.
Got it.
And Hispo is like slightly larger than normal wolf.
Okay.
It's got the best bite bonuses. So like if
Sure.
I'm in a situation where I need to bite, I might as well go Hispo.
Might as well. You are in the woods. I'm running out of map room.
Uh-oh. Do you need more paper?
Oh, I've got more. I gave myself a big pile of paper this time, so I'm totally good.
Culinary asks, what game is this? We've been playing Werewolf the Apocalypse, which is a World of Darkness, kind of the same universe as Vampire the Masquerade, I think?
What's this? You were in the woods. There was a bank with a small crevice in it.
I think I saw some mention of the Korax in the book. Silver.
Ask your DM to explain the Korax, which I played one for a few years. Don't do this. They're a bit odd, and I don't think they exist in current editions. Interesting. Okay, let's look. Crevice.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, that's one of the other shape-shifting races that are largely extinct.
Giant weir ravens.
Yeah.
Is that Hobbs Barrow? Maybe.
Anyway, I will return to my laughter hole
Okay.
and stop derailing your stream.
That's fine. Have fun.
Bye.
I don't know what to do with this crevice if I can't look in it. You see nothing special. Can I enter it? That seems unlikely. You couldn't fit through a small crevice. I also like when Ghost derails stream. It's better. It's better that way. What could I do? Oh, culinary. Thank you. That's gotta be it. It's gotta be snake time. You suddenly turn into a snake. Enter crevice. We're in! Hell yes! Okay. You're in an underground tunnel. There is a small crevice going to the outside here. Sunlight is coming through the crevice. So I'm gonna draw this separately. Yeah, let's do it over here. Crevice. Okay, so which ways can I go? Whoops. South? Yes. Also, is it gonna be okay if I turn back into human form? Okay. I'm human again. It seems to be okay. Okay, I think we just have a north-south tunnel here. Oh. Is this... There's a little door here. Is this the same door? Oops. The door's locked from this side. It's got to be the same door. You're in an underground tunnel. There's just enough sunlight coming in through the crevice to see. There's a little door here. Can we unlock the door, or do we need a key to do that? Okay, the door is unlocked. Okay, great. Open door. Interesting. So this goes to there. So now we can get back here without turning into a snake, at least. I guess I should try going through it just to make sure, like, you know, maybe there's... Okay, it just takes us directly to where we were before. I thought, you know, maybe there's a room between them or something. Can't go in that direction. Oh, enter door? Yes, shortcut unlocked. Okay, so now let's try going back north. Like, I briefly thought, oh, maybe this is a way to get past the gnome, but I don't think so, because we can't get to either side of this without already having gone past the gnome. I'm pretty sure. So this must go somewhere else in addition. Oh, no? Would it? Can we go in a different direction? No. You're in an underground tunnel. There's a small crevice going to the outside here. Sunlight is coming in through the crevice. What is the point of this? Like, here's the crevice. Here's the treehouse, which is the other side of this passage. And then here's the gnome. So it's all past the gnome. I don't know, maybe we just haven't figured out what the use of it is yet. Like, I guess I'll go back south. Well, no, it's more work. I'm just gonna use the snake spell again. Hiss. Enter crevice. So now we're back here. All right. This goes back to the tree with the hole in it. It's possible. It seems possible that if the gnome takes our stuff, maybe that's a place where we could get it back. That's worth checking out, at least. Can't go north. West. You're in the woods. There's a very tall tree in front of you. Interesting. Climb tree. You are at the top of a tree. You see an ocean in the distance. This drawing is confusing to me. While it was drawing, I was like, huh, did the tree fall over when I climbed it? But I guess this is supposed to be like a branch sticking out that I've climbed up to. There was a boat like this on the screen with the lion, which is not too far from here. So I don't know if this is meant to be the same boat, but I assume it's at least the same ocean. I can't think of what would be the point of climbing this tree. I thought we might find something or something like that, but I don't know what we could do here. So just draw an arrow to indicate that we can go up. Can I jump down? No way. Okay. Climb down. Okay. I'm glad I can't go west because I don't have room to draw that. South? Yes. Oh. Oh, I think this was north of the gnome. I've been here once, I think. Yeah, okay. River. Let's go back there. Look, river. You see nothing special. Enter river. Which direction? Okay. There's a babbling brook here. I think I have... Huh. Do I not have anything? Is that... Weird. Okay. Can't go west. Go east. No. Okay. Let me go back and try one direction I may not have tried yet. I kind of think I'm out of places to go and that I might need to figure something out. Well, let's try north from here. Can't go that way. Okay. So we've got a lion to deal with. We've got the parrot. There's got to be something, some purpose to climbing that tree. I feel like there must be some purpose to the underground tunnel we found. But it seems like we've gone in all the directions we can go without accomplishing something else. I'm going to load... Right, the thing I was going to try, we're going to let the gnome take some stuff, and then we're going to go into the tunnel. Oh, right. I need the... Oh, right. I don't need anything to use the hiss spell. Okay. I was like, wait, I need items to use spells, but that's not true of the hiss spell. That's only true of the Lucy spell, as far as I know. Hey, Average Goon. Thank you so much for that sub. Appreciate you using your Prime sub here. And it's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so... let's see what happens here. It's been great. I'm really enjoying it. It's a slightly unusual experience. Like the parser is, maximum of 2-word commands. So like what it can understand is a lot simpler than what I'm used to. The puzzles have been a little bit tricky, but nothing like super weird. Like we haven't really encountered any like total moon logic type of puzzles or anything like that. So it's been an interesting challenge. Okay. So we're just gonna let him take our stuff. And then we're going to go in the crevice and see if he happens to be there. If this doesn't get me anywhere, I honestly don't know what I'm going to try. I'm just going to double check my inventory here. Large rock, empty flask. Oh, right. It did occur to me that if I had the flask, I could put some water from the brook into that. I don't know if that would be useful. But I have the flask again now, so I could try that. Okay. Hiss. Enter crevice. Oh, okay. I was having trouble, like, making sense of what is going on in this illustration, but that is the crevice in the top center. And then there's, like, light coming out of it. So that's just, like, the end of the tunnel there. And then we can only go south. Oops. You've changed back into yourself again. Oops. Nothing. Oh, there's my stuff! It worked! Nice! Okay. Very exciting. Okay, now we can unlock the door. Open door. Oop, enter door. So the next thing I'm going to try is giving that parrot a cracker. Also, I should save. We've made good progress here. Okay. We are here now, so we need to go east and north. Pretend to be stuck in hole. Okay. You're in the woods. There's a parrot sitting in a tree. Give cracker. The parrot eats the cracker and is very grateful. He sets a vial of liquid on the tree branch for you. There is a vial here. Take vial. Okay. I guess I'm going to save and then drink the vial. I guess I should look at it first. The vial is full of a greenish liquid. Open vial? No way. Okay, can we just drink it? Oh! When you drink the liquid, your arms turn into wings. Okay. I almost said out loud, I wonder if we help the parrot, if that will somehow let us fly. And that's what we need to do at the top of the tree. But I honestly didn't expect that to be correct. So I think that's probably what we need to do. It was a Red Bull. Like, I'm guessing this is the wrong place to fly from. Fly which direction? Okay, yeah, so we only get one move, it seems like. Or maybe a couple. I might have wasted one. Okay. Let's reload. And then we'll go back to the top of the tree. I should go back to the river and see if I can get any water from the brook in my flask. Oops. Nice. Your flask is now full of water. Great. So we haven't done anything with the lion. I guess I'm thinking here because I wonder if this is maybe a situation where we can't get back to this area once we've flown away, since we are flying, and like we have to drink a vial, so I assume we can only fly once. I feel like we've mostly completed things in this area. So it's a question of whether or not we need to do anything with the lion, or if that's just like, you know, maybe that screen is just there to, you know, give us the information that there's an ocean there and there's a boat out in the ocean, and, you know, we want to get to that boat, which I think we're going to do by flying. So it's possible you don't actually need to do anything with the lion. Wait, what other items? The locket and loaf of bread are the other items the gnome took from us. I can't imagine those would be useful with the lion. Okay. I'm gonna go north. Climb this tree, and then I'll save before I actually fly anywhere. Okay, drink vial. When you drink the liquid, your arms turn into wings. You're at the top of the tree. You see an ocean in the distance. I assume we want to go north. Oh. Do I need to specifically say fly and then? Oh no, we didn't get anywhere. Did I have the wrong idea about coming up to the tree? It seemed like such an obvious, or maybe north is just the wrong direction to go. Okay, drink file. So try west. Can't go in that direction. Oh, type fly north. That's not a bad idea. Oops. Fly north. No, that does not work. Fly east. Fly ocean. No way. Fly boat. No way. You're at the top of the tree, you see an ocean in the distance. I've tried all the directions now. I'm gonna try flying up. Can't go in that direction. Let's see what happens if I climb down. This seems goofy, but I'm going to try climbing down and drinking the potion here. And then fly north? No, okay. I guess the other possibility, like, is maybe I use it on the screen with the lion and then I can just fly over the lion. But then, like, what is the whole point of this tree? It's very confusing. Oops. South a couple times. I guess another interesting question is, does the gnome come back? I hope not. Okay. That would be very annoying if it did. Let's try giving the lion some bread. Oh! What? The lion wolfs down the bread and then walks away. I honestly didn't expect that to work. Is that okay? What if I need that bread for something else? So we can always come back here. Okay, so maybe... Yeah, like, I feel like that would not be good for the lion. Silver said you shouldn't give cats bread. Yeah, but I mean, I guess that's not my problem. So hopefully I can fly... Oh. Okay, now I've gone north. Oh, there's a boat here? Huh. So as the screen was drawing, it sure looked like there was a hole in the bottom of the boat, but then it drew over that. There's a rope here at the edge of the ocean on a beach. There's a rowboat here. Take rope. There it is again. Look boat. You see nothing special. I don't trust this boat, y'all. Especially, like, King's Quest V, we found a boat on a shore. It's got a hole in it. And if you don't look at the hole and patch it, the boat will sink. Yeah, the oars are a little odd looking. I guess I'm just going to get in the boat and we'll see what happens. Let's make another save here. Enter boat. There is a hole in the boat. Okay, now you acknowledge the hole. Thank you. What could I patch that with? I've got an inventory list that I should update. So we don't have the cracker anymore. Large rock, flask of water. Stick, a pocket knife. My other large rock, a locket, an apple, a full... Oh, right, we haven't used the vial. Green vial. Fly potion. A rope. A blanket. Okay. I can't imagine how I could use any of this to fix this hole. But the one thing I can think of to try is to use the apple to plug the hole. Oh, okay. Once again, the thing I didn't actually expect to work has worked. You plug the hole with the apple. Let's hope it works. All right. Use boat. There's no more room in the bottom of the boat. What? Row boat. Row board. In which direction? Oh, okay. So let's start a new map. I think I'm just gonna go for a fresh sheet of paper. This is possibly enough room here, but I don't want to trust it, so. My son's name is also Bort. I hope it's safe to start at the bottom here, because it seems like, you know, all the ocean is to the north, so I guess I'll leave myself a little space. But, sure. All right, so let's go north. Oh, it didn't work. The apple didn't work. Water has leaked into the boat. You are dead. Would you like to play again? Interesting. Could I can't think of any item I have that makes more sense to fill a hole with. Like, I could try using a rock, but that doesn't seem like it would work any better. Like, in real life, you couldn't plug a hole any better with a loaf of bread, but, like, I guess I could kind of see how it would, you know, you could shove it in a hole a little better. So maybe I need the bread. Like, that's kind of all I got. I guess the other thing is maybe I don't actually use this boat. Maybe I just need to fly from here. So let's try that. Drink vial. And then we'll go north. Can't go that direction. Can we fly north? No. What? Really? Can't go west. Can't go east. So I guess the game won't let us fly out of here, is what I'm getting. Colleen said, I have to head out now. Good luck with your apple boat. Thank you. And have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, shoot. It is getting late, huh? It's time to take my evening meds. Whoops. Enter boat. Oop. I don't see why the rock would work, but let's... Okay, no way, it says. Use stick. Another thought I've had is like maybe we need to do something to the apple. Like it seemed like it was about the same size. So like, I don't know, we need to coat it with something sticky or something. I don't know where we would get anything sticky. I feel like we've explored everything so well. If only you had picked up the cork and tar, if only. Like the loaf of... Let's see if I can back up a little further. I honestly don't remember if I ever tried giving the lion the poison apple. But it's worth a shot. I can't see how any of my spells would help here. West from here? Give apple. The lion isn't interested. Okay. Doesn't want an apple. Maybe I can fly over the lion to get to the boat. Like, that seems so goofy. But it's worth trying. It worked. Okay. Okay. So now the question is, like, I feel like that's got to be the right way to get past the lion. But the question is, does the bread plug the hole? Cross that off. Use bread. No way. Okay, so that doesn't work. It's time to ponder whether I've missed something somewhere. We still haven't figured out anything to do at the top of the tree. Is that anything? We still haven't figured out anything useful to do with the Lucy spell. Have I looked at the hole? You see nothing special. Okay. The lion, the gnome. Like I feel pretty good that we've accomplished everything in this area. The house just had the apple. I feel pretty good that I haven't missed anything major so far. You know, obviously it's possible I'm wrong. It's certainly possible. Like, there was a lot of desert here. I don't think I explored it thoroughly, but I have not looked closely at any walkthroughs, but I've like glanced through the, you know, what we've done so far in a walkthrough, and I don't think that was when we were somewhere around the chasm area. So I don't think we've missed anything major back here. Again, I might be wrong, but I feel fairly good about that. Okay. I was like, oh, the locket's round. Maybe that works for some reason. Let's try this. Use apple. Plug the hole with the apple. Let's hope it works. And then use bread. I don't know. There's no more room in the bottom of the boat. Use flask. I'm just kind of trying anything right now. Pocket knife. Can I cut up the apple so it fits better in the hole? Oh, the blanket. You stuff the blanket into the hole. Let's hope it works. That at least seems a little bit more likely to actually be effective, at least for a short period of time. I don't have a ton of faith in it, but at least we found another thing to try. So here we go. North. It's working. We didn't die yet. You're in the middle of the ocean. Where to? East. I feel like this is going to be a situation where we have to figure out like the exact route to take. Otherwise, we're gonna the boat's gonna eventually fill with water and we'll drown. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of trial and error here. Did that work? Oh, interesting. It's like it's not redrawing, I guess, because it looks the same, which is confusing. But I think we're continuing to go east. I kind of wonder if we can go east infinitely. I should have done a save before I started going anywhere. As soon as I went west, it did redraw. Weird. Jeez. You are hot and thirsty. I think you had better drink some water. It's a good thing we have some. That was much better. Now your flask is empty. Oh, an island. Oh no, where'd it go? Okay, we're getting there. Land. You're in a rowboat on the beach of an island. Exit boat. Finally, something we can exit. All right, we made it. Whew, nice. So my map was kind of useless. I think it was easier to just experiment. Okay. I'm just going to start. I guess I'll just start here. Ocean. All right, this is a good spot to save. Okay, I'm gonna take another bathroom break and then I'll go probably just another half hour or so. I'll be back in a few. Okay. Hinton says Grandpa Simpson, but not rowboats. If you enter the rowboat twice, you had to wear a ribbon on your trousers, which meant no one in town would serve you turnips. So Unsecret Crush is still continuing Werewolf for an unspecified amount of time, so I'll just keep playing until she's done, and then it will be time for dinner. We don't know when that will be. It's a surprise to everyone. Okay. We got out of the boat. We exited the boat. Fortunately, we did not enter the boat twice. So we did not have to tie a ribbon on our trousers. There's an interesting X here. Look. X? You see nothing special. We don't have a shovel or anything. Look ground. Don't know how to look aground. Let's just look. You're on a beach on an island, so we don't get any description of this X or anything. Let's see where we can go. Okay. Got a river here. You're in the jungle of the island. A path goes north and a path goes west. Okay. Oh, that's a path, not a river. Okay. Can we go off the path and continue east? No. Okay. Just checking. Okay, I'm going to keep trying to go off the path, just to make sure. You're in the jungle of the island. A path goes north, south, and west. So let's go west. Another hole? You're in the jungle of the... Oh, there's a cave here in the middle of the island. A path goes east. Enter... Whoop, cave. You're in the cave. The cave ends right here. Okay, is there more of it? Because, like, that's a weird thing to say when you just went in a cave. Okay. So the cave is to the south. No. Okay, so like I think it is trying to say like this is the whole cave. It's just this little area. Yeah, there's nowhere else we can go. Yeah, it doesn't understand ground. There's gotta be some purpose to this. Okay. Can we go south? No. West? No. North? No. Okay. So it's just a cave dead end. I guess I want to go back to the beach and see if we can go west from there before we continue north. Let's try using the knife. on this X. No way. Okay. I feel like we probably need to find a shovel. Oh, can we take the blanket? Oh, enter boat. Okay, I'm glad I thought of that, just in case we need it. Exit boat. Oh. You go in the middle of the ocean without a boat and drown. Would you like to play again? Okay. I guess I should have known that there was ocean to the west. Okay, this is right after we got out of the boat. Get that blanket again. Let's try dig. You have nothing to dig with. Okay. Where can we get a shovel? There's an anchor here. You are on a beach on the island. Can we take it, or is it too heavy? Seems we can take it. I can go east. Can't go in that direction. I'm gonna do another save. Save before I accidentally drown myself again. Like that. West. Aha. You're in the jungle of the island. There's a tree house up in a large tree. A path goes east and south. So I'm just going to double check that we can't go in other directions. Let's see what's south before we try to get up in the tree house. Oh, interesting. Back on the beach. Can I go north from here? Ah, okay. I guess I missed that previously. All right. Back to the tree house. Gonna save again because this feels dangerous somehow. Climb tree. The tree may not be climbed without help. Oh, okay. Use anchor. No way. Okay, so here's the thought I had was we have an anchor, we have a rope. We could, you know, tie our rope to the anchor, toss the anchor up to the treehouse, and then climb up. But we only have 2-word commands, so how do we communicate this? Like, it wouldn't surprise me if that's the solution. I just don't know how to communicate it. You throw the rope, but it doesn't go far enough. Yeah. Tie rope. To what? Wait. I think I reloaded and do I not have the anchor right now? Oh, I do have the anchor. Okay. Tie anchor. To what? Rope. Yeah. So it doesn't understand a follow-up either. Do you think you can throw the anchor that high? That's a great question. Like, it's hard to know. We're not given much information about the anchor. You know, it looked like a huge anchor that we couldn't possibly carry, but it let me carry it. Throw anchor. Oh, the anchor is tied to the rope. Okay. I guess I tricked it into understanding what I was trying to do. Okay, now can we throw the rope? The rope is thrown over the branch. You're in the jungle of the island. There's a treehouse up a large tree. Okay. Thank you, Val. Climb rope. A shovel. You're in the treehouse. Take shovel. Just updating my written inventory here. I assume we're done with the rope and anchor. Shovel. A scary shovel? Are you afraid of the shovel, Hinton? Was there something scary about it I didn't see? I have examined the shovel and it says you see nothing special. It doesn't seem to be scary as far as I can tell. I assume there's not anything we can do in here other than leave. Look. Table. No, I just know you were nervous to climb up here. Oh, that's fair. I did say that. Climb down. No way. Okay. Exit. Just exit. Okay. I guess I was reminded of the treehouse in King's Quest III, where there are frequently bandits that will throw you out of the treehouse. Fortunately, no bandits so far. Wait, what? Oh. I was thinking I still needed to climb down, but I don't think that was true. And when I typed climb down, the game was like, oh, you want to climb back up? Okay. Can I take my rope? I can. Okay. Inventory. Anchor with a rope on it. Okay. Okay, so let's go back to the X on the beach and see what's under there. I wonder if it's possible we need to like dig in the cave, or maybe we'll find something in here that we use in the cave. What's up with that cave is what I'm getting at. Okay, making a save. Dig. You have uncovered a treasure chest. Nice. Open chest. A pirate jumps from behind a tree. Shiver me timbers! Trying to steal my treasure? He grabs the chest and runs. You are on a beach on an island. I dug it up. That's my treasure now. So maybe he had hid it in the cave? I don't know. All I can think of to do is to go check the cave, or maybe climb back up the treehouse. Oops. Piratical rudeness indeed. Oops. Aha. Better not jump out at me again. Okay. We have opened the chest. We're not getting any information about our actions here. We're just being shown that it is now open and there's something inside it. Look, chest. There's a small harp here. What am I supposed to do with that? Look, harp. You see nothing special. Okay, well, let's save and then play the harp. When you play the harp, it sings beautifully. You're in the cave ends right here. That's kind of what I figured would happen. I figure we gotta play it in the right place or something like that. But we're in such a small area, I don't know where we would do that. Typed closed chest and the game says no way. All right, that's fine. Is it possible there's other islands? It's certainly not impossible. I, just assumed we would come here and then find somewhere to go from here. But it is possible we need to get back on the boat and then find our next destination from there. I no longer have the vial. I used the vial to get past the lion. I believe. Yeah, an empty vial. So I have the vial, it's just there's nothing in it. It's possible that was wrong, but it seemed like it made a little more sense than using the bread. So unless I come into some scenario where like, shit, I need that flying potion, I'm not gonna worry about it too much, I think. I guess I'm just gonna play the harp in every screen of this little island and see if anything happens. And then if that doesn't accomplish anything, I'll get on the boat and see if we can find another island. Oops. Oops. Exit. Almost out of places to play the harp. Okay, I think that's everything. Back on the boat, I guess. I suppose I should have left the blanket in there after all. Oops. Will you try playing the harp on every screen of Ocean? No, I will not. Since it didn't work anywhere on the island, I assume we'll eventually come to a place where it'll be a little more obvious we should use the harp. I hope so. Use the blanket again. Oh. No way. So there's two possibilities here. One is that it won't let me use it because I don't need to get back on the boat. Like whatever I need to do is here on this island. The other oh, I never tried digging in the cave. I should do that. The other possibility is that I screwed up by removing the blanket, and this is just some, I don't know if it's a bug or just some weird quirk where I can't put it back once I've removed it. But I'm inclined to think that if I needed to get back in the boat, it would let me use it again. feel like this probably isn't going to work, but I'm going to try it. You know, is that just the lock? Like, this drawing of the chest, like, the top of it's open, and, like, the inside of the top is shaded in blue, and then there's this orange thing. I don't understand what that's supposed to be. I don't know if it's supposed to be the latch hanging down. I assume it's not some other item. It just looks a little odd. Is it pizza? It might be pizza. Take pizza. I don't know how to take a pizza, which is very sad. Yeah, it's probably just supposed to be the latch. It just... When I first saw it, I thought it was some item, like, that was supposed to be inside it, or, you know, like, I don't know, a piece of paper inside the lid or something. Okay, so let's go back to before. I'm going to try to find a save before. Yeah, here we go. So I think the blanket is still in the boat. Let's enter the boat. Oh, this is after I took the blanket, actually. Okay, go back further. Whoops. Still have the blanket here. Nope, not that one. 713. Blanket. 702. Boat with a hole in it. Seems like we've seen that in the game before. Yeah, or after. Okay. So this is before I took the blanket back. So now the question is, will the game let me use the boat? Okay. So I think removing the blanket was a mistake, that you can't can't undo that action. Let's exit. Oh, exit boat. So now I just got to redo some things here. Do I have the anchor? I think I do. QA smoke testing was much harder in 1980. Yes, for sure. Okay, I don't have the anchor yet, I guess. Didn't see it there. Oops. List. I'm really curious what the intended way tie anchor to what? Like throw anchor is a thing you can type to tie the anchor to the rope. But it feels like there has to be something that, you know, a way to do that makes more sense. Ah. Okay. Rope. South. It got quiet in the other room, so I feel like gaming time might be over soon. Spooky quiet? It's not spooky. It's just I can't tell if Unsecret Crush is done with her gaming for the evening or if she's maybe just going to the bathroom. It's a mystery. It's a mysterious quiet. Okay, back to the cave to get our treasure. At least it's unlikely there's an actual werewolf if it's so quiet. True. As far as I know, my wife is not an actual werewolf, but I could be wrong. Okay, now that I'm seeing the lock here again, that's definitely what it's like. It's intended to be the latch hanging down once it's open. Open chest. Oops, I spelled it wrong. Look, chest. Take harp. How do I get out of the cave? Okay, now we've redone everything. Gonna save again. Enter boat.
Hello.
Is werewolf over?
Werewolf is over.
Thought so.
I thought I would come hang out, but there seem to be some records in my seat.
Oh, I'm sorry. One moment. I made a little bit of a mess.
There was a pirate?
Yeah, there was a pirate. I stole his treasure, which personally I feel was mine. I dug it up. Mm-hmm. But he felt it was his, so he took it back. And
Classic
then
pirate.
I had to go in a cave and steal it back again.
Silver, I don't understand your question. What is the distinction between completed and over? The session is completed.
Oh.
You could also say the session is over.
Yeah. They're definitely not done playing werewolf. There will be more werewolf.
There will be werewolf probably forever, honestly.
I have to put this in the other room. I'll be back in a sec.
Hello. It's me. So there was a pirate, and he wanted your treasure. And then what happened?
I took it back. The pirate is nowhere to be seen. We never actually saw a pirate, but he spoke to us and took stuff and ran away.
I see. You were told there was a pirate.
Yeah, we were told there was a pirate. So now, we should back up a little. Like, did a bunch of stuff, got in a boat, stuffed a blanket in the hole in the boat.
Okay.
Sailed to an island, which is where we dug up a treasure and had an encounter with a pirate, allegedly. Eventually got a harp out of the treasure chest. Can't find anything to do with the harp other than just play music.
Are there any savage beasts in need of soothing?
No. There is like jungle around us, so I went around to every screen on this small island and tried playing the harp, hoping I would somehow do something, but nothing happened anywhere. I don't think there's anything else to do on this island, so my best guess is I need to get back on the boat and go sailing again. Did I save?
Probably not.
I'm pretty sure I did, but I'm going to do it again. All right, let's go. I think we're going west. So the trickiest part here is I have not made a map. I did not make a useful map of the ocean. I think I'm just going to continue that. I think we're just going to continue going north-ish until we see more stuff and hope that works out. And if it doesn't, then I'll try again. This ocean is a little upsetting because frequently you go to another part of the ocean and it doesn't redraw the screen. And I don't really know what to make of that. Like
it would tell you if you can't continue going in a direction.
Right. It's like you can keep going, but the fact that nothing is changing it just emphasizes that you're kind of really moving around aimlessly.
Oh yeah, did you get your cracker back from the gnome?
Oh yes, I did get my cracker back. I gave it to the parrot. The parrot gave me a little vial of green liquid that I could drink to get wings, which I then used to get past a lion. Which was hopefully the right choice. You could also get past the lion by feeding it a loaf of bread.
The lion's favorite snack.
Yes, as we all know. But flying over the lion seemed more like the correct solution to me. So that's the one I went with in the end. I feel like this is not getting me anywhere.
It doesn't seem like it. And now you're many multiple screens far away from where you last were.
Like when I first got in the boat, I went east a bunch, and then I eventually started going north, and then just after a little bit of fooling around, I started seeing an island in the distance. So then I just kept going towards that, and I got there. So I was hoping that I could take a similar approach again, but it's not working. We might be lost. Oh, we're redrawing this time. Oh, we're just back to the same island, I think.
Did you loop around?
It looks the same. Like, I just went south once. I guess I gotta get out to confirm that this is the same. But I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah.
So has there been either a wizard or a princess in your time in this game so far?
No. am pretty sure we at least heard about. I mean, the manual kind of set up the story, right?
Sure.
So that gave us the setup for the wizard and the princess situation. I kind of think it was also mentioned, like when we first entered the town or something. But it's possible I'm making that up. Like maybe that was just in the manual. I don't know.
I can't really remember what the manual had to say at this point.
What if you are both wizard and princess? That's a great question. It's
Wizard
possible.
princess.
Let's try just repeatedly going west. Another thing worth considering is that maybe I need to go back to where I came from now that I have this harp. But I can't think of where I would use it. Like we pretty much dealt with anything we encountered along the way so far.
Do you know about how much longer you will continue?
Oh, not much longer. I mean, honestly, I was going to finish up once you came in the room, but you're like, hey, I came to hang out. So I figured I'd keep going a little more.
I mean, I was waiting for some indication of when you'd be done, so I know when I should go microwave dinner.
Sure. It has been about an hour since I took my medication, so we can eat at any time.
Cool.
I feel like I need to glance at the walkthrough again. Do you want to glance at the walkthrough for me?
Do you have one handy? I'm gonna get my computer.
Not really.
I had one.
I had one open,
but that was like weeks ago. I probably don't have the tab open anymore.
What's in the microwave tonight? I forgot.
Fried rice.
Fried rice. That's right. Okay, I've got a walkthrough open. I'm gonna kind of carefully scroll down until I see what looks like new information. Okay, I've reached a section titled Island. It is describing things we've already done. Got the harp. Oh no, bad news, y'all.
Did you not have something or use something you needed?
The next step is to use the vial and go north. So, I should have used the bread on the lion, I think. Let me look back here. Yeah, give the bread to the lion. So that was the correct solution. Heck. All right. I think we'll stop there. I don't want to end the stream with a bunch of additional like rehashing things. I might redo that off stream. We'll see if I have a chance to do that or not. I'm just gonna make a note to redo lion use bread. I was making such good progress until that suddenly happened. Oh, well. Yeah, I mean, I don't need to save or anything. We do need to find someone to raid. We also need to hit the schedule button.
I like Hinton's comment. That lion was cackling to itself. Good luck with your bread on that island, guy.
So we will continue this in a week. On Tuesday, I will continue Return of the Obra Dinn. I always forget where to put the in that. The Return of the Obra Dinn. I guess I want to put two thes in it, but
you don't have the
there's only one in the middle.
Game case handy anymore?
Oh, no, I know what it is. I just, every time I say it, I pause for a moment to think. Oh, right. So I reviewed the stream, the first Obra Dinn stream, and ooh, that was kind of rough. Even the local recording was compressed to heck. So I did some tests, and I'm already using the maximum bitrate Twitch allows, which, like, increasing the bitrate is the best we could do to improve the quality, but that's just not possible. I did increase the encoder quality. Like, there's different settings, like, performs better or, is better quality. So it'll be a tiny bit better. Honestly, it didn't make a super noticeable difference, unfortunately. However, I did set things up to do a separate local recording. And let me hit this button. I've been uploading videos to YouTube recently on my channel there. And I'm still, like, getting caught up on past videos, but eventually, once I get up to what I'm currently streaming, I'll be able to upload to YouTube a stream that's a little bit better quality than what was broadcast on Twitch. So at least there's that. Unfortunately, I can't improve the Twitch stream too much further. That's a good point, Silver. Dropping to 30 frames a second might be worth trying. I'll give that a shot. Thank you for the suggestion. I'm pretty sure I'm at 1080 60 frames per second. I could also drop the resolution, but I guess I said rather not. I don't know, but yeah, I'll try that. It might be worth doing. And then again, I can always have the higher quality local recording. So
I could see what was going on some of the time.
Yeah. 720p 30 is watchable. Yeah, for sure. Especially, if it can improve some of the compression issues, that would be much better than 1080p 60 for sure. So I will experiment further. Because of how much of a mix of high motion, low motion stuff I play, I'm probably not going above 720p 60 until Twitch bumps up bitrate and transcoding capabilities. Yeah, that makes sense. I was using 720p for a while, and then we got this newer Mac, and like doing max everything was like no problem at all for it. So, until this game, until Obra Dinn, I didn't see any reason not to do that. But it's certainly worth trying other options now. But thank you all for hanging out. Try to find somebody to raid here. I think I know who it'll be, but just got to wait through a commercial here. Apparently, I've hit the point where I cannot speak anymore. My throat is like, we've done enough of this, don't you think? And I'm also out of beverage.
Yeah, we'll do it.
So sorry about all the throat clearing. Your next stream, you're back to your normal schedule next week,
I'm back to my
right?
normal schedule. I may do a bonus stream tomorrow. It'll kind of depend on if I feel like doing a stream tomorrow, or if I would rather have a do-nothing day. But Monday will be Persona 3. Unfortunately, probably still mostly level grinding in Tartarus until we can get past that checkpoint boss. And then Thursday, very exciting, will be my first Genshin stream after the 3.3 patch comes out.
Nice.
Which I'm very excited about, but also a little bit nervous because I'm so behind on past patch content, and I don't know if any of that past patch content is going to be required for the new content. But we'll have to wait and see. Secret Crush's feelings are my current feelings after the 8 to 9 hour stream yesterday. Yeah. Hinton, you didn't know I play Genshin. Well, I have good news for you. I play Genshin... I play Genshin every day, but I only play Genshin on stream once a week, and I love it a normal amount, and I absolutely love talking about it. So lucky you, you get to hear my thoughts about it now, all the time. Now that you know.
Speaking of Genshin, we're going to go say hello to Culinary Disaster, who is currently playing some Genshin. Also listening to Demon Souls soundtrack on vinyl, if I'm understanding the stream title correctly.
I believe that is correct.
There's also a very exciting new record player cam setup.
Ooh.
So we can see the records playing as we're listening to them. Very exciting. Thanks, y'all, for hanging out. I hope you have a good weekend. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you around. Bye.
Bye.